Je, unatafuta mandhari tulivu na ya kupendeza ya kufanyia mikutano, yani conference halls, ama ukumbi wa kimataifa? Mahala unapopata vyakula vitamu na vyenye ubora wake na sehemu tulivu ya kulala? Basi tembelea Landmark Hotel mjini Nanyuki, iliyoko nyuma ya Quickmart Supermarket mkabala na Rubis Petrol Station, iliyojulikana awali kama Kenol.
Incredible night of UEFA Champions League last night on Tuesday night, where we enjoyed UEFA Champions League. Incredible goals and ridiculous decision for Newcastle when PSG were awarded their penalty on 95th minute. My name is Baba Well, the pundit, Kenyan favorite pundit, like Keeper favorite pundit, and this is BWTV. And BWTV, we are highly sponsored by Landmark Hotel. Landmark Hotel, I tell you, it's the place to be. Here in Nanyuki, we are located where you can watch the beautiful game, where you can hold your conferences halls. You can hold your conferences in our big halls, and also our meals and our rooms are out of this century. Yes, let's talk about the beautiful game on the incredible season, games that happened last night, and some teams has already qualified to the round of 16. Others have been eliminated. I'm talking of the likes of Celtic. And also tonight we are going to experience some beautiful moments, likes of Man United hoping they can beat Galatasaray away. All these scenes are live on Landmark Hotel on our double screens, where you can view and stay and watch these incredible matches this night. Let's talk of what happened last night with the Lazio beating Celtic 3-2 Well, finally were beaten by Atletico Madrid 3-1. Diego Simeone men are now top the group with 11 points, while Lazio are on 10 points. The two teams has already qualified for the next round, that is round of 16. And we are looking at what happens in the final game of the sixth round of the game. Either way, Atletico Madrid and Lazio have qualified. They are not going to fight who is going to top the table and avoid big teams in terms of Bayern Munich, in terms of Real Madrid, in terms of Man City in the second round, in the round of 16. On the Group F, where we saw AC Milan consists of AC Milan, PSG, BFB, and of course Newcastle. The water, many times many said it's like a group of death, and AC Milan were beaten 3-1 at home by BVB, that is Borussia Dortmund from Germany. Now AC Milan hope of it's against that they can beat Newcastle in their next game, that is the final fixture when they go to St. James Park. Well, PSG could only manage a point against Newcastle at France. It was a controversial winning. It was a controversial goal for PSG when they were awarded a penalty on 95th minute. The VR had to come in between and check if the referee got it wrong, and they awarded PSG that late penalty where Kylian Mbappe smashed that go in past Nick Pope. Now the question are coming up: was the hands of Livramento make away from his body, and is the arm in the natural position? That is what many people are asking. Is the arm making the body bigger? And you know, the first the ball came to his chest, then come to the arm, and the arm obviously was stretched a little bit away from his body. Now that's where the question comes up, and the question is the arm in the natural position? Many pundits could say that was a controversial one. I also agree it was a controversial one. The arm, the ball coming from the chest, then coming to his arm, it's something that maybe the arm was still a little bit out of his body position, but the referee and the VAR think otherwise and said the ball hit his arm when the arm was away from his body. Now listen, PSG next game they are going to play BVB, and BVB will be hosting PSG. BVB with 10 points, PSG with 7 points, Newcastle with 5 points, and AC Milan with 5 points. Newcastle host AC Milan at St. James Park, where they must win if they want to qualify, and hope that BVB beat PSG at home. It is going to be a tough one everybody here, with the only team that have qualified here is BVB, but PSG, Newcastle and AC Milan have to put it to go to the final stretch of that one. That is on the nights of 12th and on the 13th of this of next month. Man City beat Leipzig. They have to come from 2 goals down to beat Leipzig at Etihad. You could see Erling Haaland coming up and beating the and being the man that we all know. Young Boys beat Zaveda 2-0. City topping the group with 15 points and Leipzig with 9 points. The two teams have already qualified to the round of 16. Shakhtar Donetsk beat Antwerp 1-0, and Barcelona beat FC Porto 2-0. Now Barca leading the group with 12 points, Porto with 9 points. Shakhtar Donetsk is also with 9 points. This is an interesting one, with Barca already qualified, Shakhtar Donetsk and FC Porto with 9 points each. Now this one is interesting because the two teams for FC Porto and Shakhtar Donetsk are meeting in the final stretch of this game. And the first leg we saw Porto beating Shakhtar Donetsk 3-1. Now it is time for Shakhtar Donetsk to host FC Porto in the final one, where it is a must-win situation for them. A draw will put them in looking at head-to-head, because Shakhtar had already been beaten by FC Porto 3-1. Now Barca already qualified. They have to beat FC Antwerp just for the to make it they are in a good form. So Shakhtar Donetsk FC Porto, it is a match to watch. It's a game that we have to look at. Now tonight, Wednesday, these games will be live at Landmark Hotel. We are located just behind Quick Mart Supermarket on your way to GK Prison, just opposite Ruby's, formerly known as Keno. This is where we are going to watch these games, particularly Galatasaray versus Man United, Bayern Munich versus Copenhagen. This is an entertaining, it will be and very exciting game to watch, particularly this one for Galatasaray hosting Man United. First leg, Galatasaray beat Man United 3-2. Former Man United skipper, former Man United striker, our winger Zaha scoring on that one. And also Man United, they be going to hope that Icardi and Zaha will not be on their good form. Man United have to cope with a hostile environment in Turkey, where they go to face Turkish giants, that is Galatasaray. Man United on this one, they have never scored an away goal against Galatasaray in the last 3 meetings they have met, and also in this season of UEFA Champions League, Man United have not scored an away goal. They were beaten by Copenhagen and also by Bayern Munich. Now they have not won an away game this season, beaten by Copenhagen and also beaten by Bayern Munich. Now this one is a must-win for them. If they don't win this game tonight, they are going to be relegated directly to Europa League, and they'll be playing Thursday night football. What happens if they win? If they win, they have to stretch this one until when they host Bayern Munich at Old Trafford next month. That is on 12th of next month. And they hope that Bayern beats Copenhagen, and also they hope that the game with Galatasaray versus Copenhagen is going to be a dead rubber for them. Now Sevilla hosting PSG and Arsenal hosting the Lens. Arsenal, the team that is top the group with 9 points, PSV the 5 points, Lens of France with the 5 points, and of course Sevilla with the 2 points. This one, it's not over for Sevilla, because if they win the next 2 games, they'll be with the 8 points, and depending on the results of the other side, and still they have a chance to qualify for a round of 16, but it's very, very minimal. The only thing that they can fight for is to qualify for Europa League, where they always do better. Now Arsenal hosting Lens, where they lost the first leg on 2-1 at France. In this one, they have to win and top the group and put both leg on the round of 16, where they have been eliminated in the last 3-4 occasions. Now Arsenal, we are expecting to see how Mikel Arteta is going to line up his boys. Will Alan Ramsdale start up in the goal, or will he stick with David Raya? We saw David Rayal could not play on weekend due to he was ineligible to play on that game because of the loan situation coming from Bradford. And we can say Ramsdale has done an okay performance against Bradford. He has 1 or 2 misfortunes where defense bailed him out, in the likes of Declan Rice bailing him out and clearing that over the line. The other one was trying to throw the ball away, and the ball could not get away from his hand in a popular manner. And maybe it's lack of concentration, lack of confidence, and lack of game time. If Real plays tonight, then we have to agree that Real is the first choice goalkeeper for Mikel Arteta. On the heart of defense, we expect to see William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and of course Benjamin White is fit again, so we expect to see him fitting on the right side of the defense, right wing, and of course Zinchenko on the left side. On the midfield, Jorginho might be playing on this one alongside Declan Rice, and Captain Fantastic on role 10, that is Martin Odegaard. On the left wing, I expect to see Gabriel Martinelli. The other side, on the right wing, is expect to see Bukayo Saka and Danger Man Gabriel Jesus to lead the attack. It's a game that Arsenal will have to win to get the total of points, and Sevilla will be hosting PSV, and if this Sevilla must win if they want to qualify to the at least Europa League. If they lose that one, it's over for them. They cannot get to Europa League spot. But PSV also have to win that one to make sure that they are number 2 and qualify for UEFA Champions League round of 16. Another one, Braga hosting Union Berlin, and Real Sociedad. Real Madrid hosting Napoli, one that is already tough one here. Real Madrid with 10 points, Napoli 7 points, Braga and 3 points, Union Berlin only with 1 point. So Real Madrid and Napoli have already qualified on this one, and they are on the round of 16 UEFA Champions League this season. Braga have to win that game against Union Berlin for them to qualify for Europa League spots, and also Union Berlin, if they lose this one, and I see them losing, they are already eliminated. Benfica will be hosting Inter Milan. Real Sociedad will be hosting Salzburg. Let's see on this one. It's a very interesting one because Real Sociedad and Inter Milan have already qualified for the round of 16. Real Sociedad with 10 points, Inter Milan with 10 points, and Salzburg only with 3 points. Benfica are yet to get a point. And if you look at Real Sociedad and if you look at Inter Milan, both with 10 points, and Real Sociedad hosting Salzburg, Benfica go hosting Inter Milan. It's a win-win situation for Inter Milan and Sociedad. They all want to win this game and see how it happens, who top the group. And if everyone want to top the group to avoid meeting the big giants in round of 16. That is that, guys. All these games will be live at Landmark Hotel. We are located here in Nanyuki. Our number is there on 0769 066 061. You can book for you also for conferences hall. We have enough big conferences hall to host up to 200 packs. Board meetings, we have enough spaces for you to host their board meetings. And also we can if you have your graduation ceremonies, wedding plans, we have enough conferences to do that as well. Get at Landmark Hotel. Our number is there on 0769 066 061, and you can always know that Landmark Hotel, it is the place to be. You can watch the beautiful games tonight, particularly that one of Galatasaray versus Man United. A very, very tough one for Man United. It's a must win for them. If they lose that one, they are out of UEFA Champions League, and they'll be playing at Thursday night football, where they'll be hosting they'll be playing Europa League. But I don't expect, and we all know that Man United fans will be expecting to win that one to avoid being relegated to Europa League. But Galatasaray is not an easy side to face. The Galatasaray, they are the Turkish giants, the likes of Wilfred Zaha, the likes of Icardi, the hostel crowd there at Galatasaray. It's going to be a tough one. The match is live at 20:45, that is 8:45 Kenyan time. Galatasaray hosting Man United, then Bayern Munich hosting Copenhagen, Sevilla hosting PSV, Arsenal, the Mikel Arteta boys hosting Lens. Remember, Arsenal lost the first leg to Lens 2-1 to 2-1 in France. Then Braga hosting Union Berlin, Real Madrid, a tough one, a very entertaining game here. Real Madrid hosting Napoli, the Italian giants. And Benfica hosting the another Italian giants, that is Inter Milan. Real Sociedad will be hosting Salzburg. That is for UEFA Champions League tonight. We are going to be live at Landmark Hotel. Landmark Hotel it is the place to be. That is that, guys. Tell me which team you support. Tell me on comment section if you think Man United are going to get this one over, and tell me if Arsenal is going to beat them, to beat Lens after losing the first leg 2-1 in France. My name is Baba, where the pundit, like keep your county favorite pundits, or should I say Kenyan favorite pundits, and this is BWA TV, and BWA TV are highly sponsored by Landmark Hotel. I tell you, Landmark Hotel, it is the place to be. And as always, we are the Gunners.